Hey, buddy. So this is gonna be our next project over here. We're gonna terrace. We're gonna terrace this section over here. You can see how the AC is sitting higher. It's gonna be pretty cool. We've been working on this project for a few months now. We're working on this landscaping. Just coming back over here. We're gonna have a wall here, a retaining wall. So the fence panel that goes like this is gonna be sitting on top of that wall, and then I have steps down here to where we can use this gate on the fence. So either the gate is gonna be up on the wall or it's gonna be down. We'll gotta figure that out. All our watertight connections for electricals for the pool lights are here, because by code and by simple physics this has to be above water level, because if you have water in the lines, this will stop the water from going into the electrical panels and the control boxes. So as you can see, we have the pool over here. So if we were to have those over here, then you can see them all the time. It'll be a pretty big eyesore. And the reason why I'm saying that is because we have all the equipment down here. So like this setup, because having the equipment right here, it gives us a chance of having more efficient plumbing, because literally the pipes are just a couple of feet away from the pump. It's not like 20-30 feet long pumps. We have a travertine. I'm gonna be covering this today. The guys are gonna be doing polymeric sand over here to cover all these holes. We want to make them. We're gonna close this as much as possible with polymeric sand. And once this is done, then we're gonna be able to seal all this area. We have our deck drain right here, and it goes out through that hole, and it goes down the steps whenever we have rain or whatever. Pretty nice view the pool has. But we're gonna do a final tour once the landscaping is done. Basically, the sealer is the only thing that is left for this pool. We did this outdoor shower for them. The shower head and the shower knob was already on the plans with the builder, but we did the tile work. Here we have an outdoor seating area. They have a gas fireplace right here. So this is the main view that they have. We built these planter boxes to put shrubs to prevent people from walking off and fall, and so that we don't need to use railing. You can see how high it is. This is pretty high. We have a fireball right here. Here we have the entrance. So basically what they're doing is they're doing the back of the wall. Here is going to be our accent wall. So all this fill is going to get up against the block. And then on the front of the block, we're going to do white chopstone. That stone over there in the pallet. And then we're going to have one pillar over here and another pillar over here. And this is going to be an accent wall. ¿Vas a bajar la bolsa? Sí. No la voy a bajar a ella. Voy a meter ahí para no meterme ya para acá. Ah, ya, con la troca. Ya te entendí. Sí, porque we're gonna use those limestone slabs from over there. We're gonna do steps over here, so we can actually step down from here, because we're gonna create a path for that gate over there. That gate over there is for the homeowners to go into the woods and hike in there. I think the property is quite a few yards down. Another thing that the homeowner discussed with me is a privacy screen for the trash cans. So basically what we can do is do an enclosure here like an L shape, coming this way and going that way, with gates, so you cannot see the trash cans from the street, and also it's gonna block the view of the generator. So I'll be working on that for them. ¿Qué hubo? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué?
Y este se siente que se va a empinar el güey.
Pero si está arriba.
Sí, ya la está levantada.
Ahí no sabe
no le puedo dar para atrás porque ahí está el botón de...
Ahí no sabe manejar.
No, dice que no.
Está bueno. Ahí está. Ok. A ver. The pump is giving me an alarm. We're gonna sort that out with Pentair for the pump to see what's going on. But also, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a bypass for the chiller. So whenever we're not using the chiller on this time of the year, we are going to bypass it. We're probably gonna have to change the chlorinator location or setup, because I feel like we do have a restriction of flow here from the heater, chiller, chlorinator, and here. So Danny is going to be doing this work to make sure that we have proper flow. Right now I think the heater is even running. But another note, what I told the guys to do is we're going to use a squeegee to get all this filled more with the sand. It's almost there, but it's not quite there. So I'm gonna go to Lowe's to get them squeegee for later on. They can work on this. We're gonna try to raise these deck jet covers so they're flush with the travertine, and then we should have everything ready for the sealer. We gotta clean up all this area over here on the front. Our guy Gilbert, he's doing the tile. I'm gonna go over here. ¿Cuántas bolsas van a llenar?
Pues yo creo todo.
¿Las 100?
No, ¿trajo 50 o 100?
No, trajo 100.
¿100? Ah,
Sí.
no. Vamos a tratarle unas 50, yo creo, ¿no?
Le van a poner unas... Yo pienso que con que le pongan unas 6 a lo mucho, ¿no? A cada piedra.
6. ¿Qué lo va a traer?
¿Qué cosa?
El galoncito para el diésel.
Ahorita ya viene para acá. Pedro.
Sí.
Sí. Le grabo un video. Déjame tomar una foto aquí. I'm just gonna take a quick photo of this before.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Yeah, right. You're gonna start on the inside first.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the inside first, and then I'll probably come out here, and then I'll grab, caulk that in there.
Okay.
Y esto mañana. Sí.
Okay. Yeah.
Eso no se cae. Tiene otra entrada, ¿eh?
Yeah, right here. So they have 3. So this is the front door,
Okay.
and then they have this that goes through a mud room,
Okay.
and then through the garage.
Okay.
So they can use this one, these 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Get that black box.
This is Adrian. Okay. So Pedro is he just picked up more of this stone to continue with these columns. So he's gonna be working on this. So this is gonna be a little bit of an experiment for this matter. So I got this squeegee, which seems to be straight, but so the only reason I'm doing this is because we usually don't do this. A lot of people enjoys the natural look of travertine, but the homeowner requests if we can fill it up as much as possible. So that's the reason why I'm going for this way. ¿Qué huele? Buenos días.
Buenos días.
Now I need to wait for when are they gonna pick up all this brush that we cleaned up. I have somebody who is a tree trimmer. He has a wood chipper, and usually he shows up and he's really fair on the pricing. And what he'll do is bring a couple of guys, and they just throw it in the wood chipper, and this turns into nothing. Now we gotta wait to see. He hasn't answered for a couple of days, so maybe it's the time of the year, he's out of the country or something. So if not, we gotta find somebody else.
What's $30 or something more? You know what I mean?
Yep.
No, it gives you a good reputation, and yeah, you never know. They sell the house, they buy another one, and you get.
They called you?
They call you.
Well, you can tell the difference on the work too. He's probably gonna mention it to you. So we got Danny coming over here to help with our flow problem, but I don't think this is gonna be the most ideal flow efficient setup. So I already talked to him. He's gonna come in and he's gonna fix this. We're gonna have to figure out a way because I don't think this is gonna work for our efficiency on the flow, especially when you have the water hitting a T of the first instance. So yep, we're gonna have to redo all this. I'm gonna work with Danny to see if he wants to do what I think is best, which is gonna be hard because he's an older person than me with a lot more years of experience than me. So I don't mean to be disrespectful to him. I don't mean to say anything bad about him. And he's really good doing steel plumbing, but in this case, I think there is a better way to do it, and I'm trying to get him to see what I'm seeing. And sometimes it's hard when you have people that has been doing something for decades. You know, it's habits, it's the way they want to do it, the way they want to keep doing it. I don't like this either. You know, we have glue all over the place, primer over there, and so those kind of stuff to me makes a difference. So we're gonna reconfigure this section over here, and our point to focus on is flow, the least amount of water hydraulic friction that we can get
the better. So this pool can be more efficient, either when you're heating it or when you're cooling it. Okay, looking at the progress over here. We still have a wet ground. There's still some water in the spa area right here. And this is gonna be our spa cage over here. We have our elevations. We gotta check that. So ground still pretty wet. Right here where I'm standing, we can see there's still a lot of water at the bottom of the pool. You can see, well, I don't know, the ground is pretty soft over here where I'm standing. I'm gonna come up. So we do have a lot of runoff over here from this hill. What we're gonna do, we can see how below over there that rock is being eroded. So we're gonna do a retaining wall on the back, on my right side over here, and another one over here on the front. We're gonna have catch basins over there for collecting water that is directly sitting on top of the ground. And then we're gonna have a pipe going all the way to the right, sending all the water out. Buenos días, buenos días. Me dijo Dani que iba a estar la plomería para el miércoles. Anda en Austin, ¿no? Dice.
Anda en Austin.
Sí.
Yo pensé que ella iba a venir a ayudarnos. Sí.
Mira. Vete para acá. Este es tuyo. Ya se enfrió ese café. Ya. Y por ejemplo aquí te puedes ir a la página del Go Night. Aquí está, mira. Ves que de adentro está más alto y abajo. Obviamente estas son 3 pulgadas lo que baja, pero tú me habías dicho que bajaba más.
Sí.
El corte del spa.
Del spa.
Y por ejemplo este es el de la alberca.
Está bien el plano. Ah, este está bien hecho, este plano. ¿Cuánto vale un plano así?
Ese lo hice.
¿Usted lo hizo? Bien hecho para una vez contratar
Sí,
hacer todas las anclas.
Le voy a decir que haga todo y luego ya quiero tener planeado dónde usar ese relleno. Si no lo vamos a usar aquí, tengo otro lugar donde va a salir, vamos a poder utilizarlo todo.
No, pues aquí para el cemento, todo, o sea, ya casi está el piso, no hay que quitarlo.
No, lo único que aquí tenemos que meter una pipa.
Ahí, sí.
La
Sí,
pipa.
pues esa misma, ¿no?
Sí. No, una de 8.
Pues, de 8.
Sí, porque vamos a meter todos los gutters. Vamos a meter los gutters ahí.
¿Pero de esa misma o de la otra?
De esa misma, de 8.
Okay. Porque hay unas que son de como de esas.
Okay, the stonework Pedro is doing. Nice. Look at this entrance. These guys are not stopping. ¿Qué hubo, Pedro? ¿Sí te va a alcanzar la piedra? ¿Te va a faltar?
Estoy, a ver si,
Te va a quedar bien justito, ¿no?
si va a alcanzar a ver.
Que tienes una carrera, ya un piso, una línea. I'm picking up the stone caps for the columns that Pedro is making for the entrance. So I'm gonna show you. those slabs are the ones that we use for the steps on the back of the house. So I'm gonna look for broken pieces so we can possibly just take a couple of pieces instead of taking a whole slab. So looking around, these broken pieces are not gonna be enough, but back over there I found this too, which I think these are 2 halves, so that way we can make one out of each one. And I'm doing this so instead of buying one complete piece, I think nobody's gonna want the broken pieces, so at least these are not just sitting there and going to waste. At least we can use them for something. I think they're gonna come out to look nice. I'm gonna ask Pedro to leave this rustic finish on them, so he's gonna cut them. He's gonna hit him with a hammer to give it that rustic look at the end. So that was pretty nice of him. I showed him the broken pieces that I got that I put in the back of my truck, and the guy from the yard over there just told me, don't worry about it, just take them. So I come all the time over here to get materials. Really nice people. Let's see how Gilbert did. It looks like, look at the difference from doing a contrasting tile. I think this is just raising the curb appeal of the front door by far. It's really good. Have a gallon of the sealer. I got a sealer for doing some samples. Then like this one, put it in here so it's out of the cold and rain. I think the guys already cleaned everything. It looks a whole lot better. Almost ready for sealer. Just waiting for the perfect time. Today is Wednesday. We have Sunday forecasting to be low 30s and Monday forecasting to be high 20s. So, oh, and the guys already finished the steps down there. I'm gonna go over there in a minute. But Adrian is starting the groundwork for the retaining walls that we're gonna do. So it's gonna be pretty cool, pretty interesting. We're still waiting for the blocks to get here. Benjamin, he already had all the flooring cleaned up, swept off debris. So we're gonna use this sealer, which is gonna give you like a shiny, wet look. And this is one of these ones for each 5-gallon bucket. I have another one here. And what this powder does, it gives you grip. So that way, whenever this area is wet from either people using the pool or rain, you're not slipping that easy. It gives you like a little bit of texture, and it's not gonna be visible from up here. So this is a pretty good example. I'm gonna do a couple of runs. That way when I come back, we can see the right now is the before, and when I come back we can see the after. Here we have our access to go to the back of the fence. So we did this slabs of limestone, so you can safely come down over here. And then we have granite with chopstone they just put together. And then to make it easier or more safe, we have this. And then we're just gonna do like a little cleanup over here later on. But the whole point is for the homeowners to come over here and hike in this area. You can see over here. Pedro is getting all excited with the machine, I guess. Okay, so Michel, he's gonna put our irrigation timer right here. So we have a good Wi-Fi signal. He's gonna put it inside of this box. So that way we have a clean look, and later on we're gonna paint all this. Only the gray, of course. So it's not such a big eyesore for the homeowner. Here, you can see how different everything is with some rock. Then over here, she wants to swim. She wants to swim today. The pool.
We gotta redo that, don't we?
We got to do it. Right now it's working a little bit. It's taking a little longer, but right now the temperature of the pool is 82.
Okay, to give you a redesign. You said you were gonna redesign it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right now, it has to be after they freeze.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. David was telling me that he's gonna put a form over here.
Yeah, he's already started it over there.
Oh, I see.
And
Yeah.
then he's gonna get one here, and then he's gonna level out the rest.
Okay.
But since he was putting the pipes in and everything, he didn't want to fight it. So
Yeah.
Because he said he's gonna have to do a lot of bracing.
Yeah.
It's gonna be in the way. So I said, yeah.
Do you think those pins there into the ground or the rebar, those are gonna be removed later on, or
Which ones?
the pins that go like this on the,
Well,
into the
we can
ground?
cut them off if you want.
Yeah. The only reason I saw that way there is no.
Connection to the dirt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you can tell by the way it looks on the bottom. You still need to do this side right here, or you can tell the difference. Without sealer, with sealer. So I like it. I like it so much. It looks really nice. And this is gonna be the final look. This is the first coat. He's gonna do a second coat. So I like it.